Amadeo and Darlene, and we own Sumits Yoga. We're located in Novato in Marin County, California. We're excited to share with you the power of yoga teaching on a personal and business level. Why are you looking at that? What are the possibilities in your life, and how has it touched your lives? Yoga has not only improved our health, but it's given us a purpose, a connection to the community, an avenue to give back to others. And we decided we wanted others to experience this magic. And we are here with Gabriel, whose yoga training program touched the lives of hundreds of people all over the world. On Friday, March 6th, is the first Sumits Yoga Marin teacher training. It will begin at 6 p.m. And we've decided to do a Q&A today with Gabriel, who's coordinating the training and doing the training. So Gabriel, what is a yoga teacher training in your opinion?
Well, thank you so much for that question, and really nice to see you, Darlene and Amadeo, and everyone who's watching. And yes, it's really exciting that you guys are promoting and helping create an opportunity for others to grow personally as well as professionally. And yes, I see yoga teacher training as an incredible opportunity to grow. Grow personally because you expand and have a different understanding of your body, your mind, your emotions. But also, it's a really great opportunity professionally for those people who want to go teach or want to change their career or even just want to add a portion to their already income that they have. It's an ability to connect, to grow with other people, not just yourself. And it's really on a daily basis, whether you practice yoga and then you gain a new understanding of the practice, or whether because you teach and you get to connect with people and see how yoga changes their lives as much as it changed your life. But I really want to hear a little bit about your stories, how you guys came and what did you first experience in your first teacher training?
Well, in my teacher training, really in yoga, I guess, to talk about how that changed, what that did for me, is initially I was driven to yoga for the physical aspects of it. I just had a baby and I wanted to strengthen my core and just really get back in shape. And I saw how empowering hot yoga was and what it did for the women that I knew who did it. And being somebody who worked out my whole life, I just never had something that physically challenged you as well as the mental and the emotional aspects that it gave you.
Right.
And it changed our lives because we stopped doing our other jobs and we opened a yoga studio. And so it's something of a connection that you find within yourself. It's you see yourself in the mirror and you just really look at who you are and what you look like, and you accept your flaws, and it's a beautiful thing. It's very empowering, and it's something that we want to share with others. And so it's truly, changed our lives completely. But on an individual level, it's been nothing but great things. So I didn't really answer the question about teacher training. So
you did, because you shared how much the teacher training touched you and what it helped to embody into the idea of where you are at the moment. So in my opinion, you touched on it so well, and you created a space that really should inspire anyone watching this.
Oh, good. Okay. Awesome.
So Gabriel, what can people expect in our upcoming teacher training?
Amadeo, that was a great question. The teacher training that we're about to put in or bring, because I've been running this teacher training for the last 5 years all over the world. So the teacher training that I put together is based on a hot flow yoga style that you guys are familiar and share at your studio. But it does a lot more than that. We focus on positioning a student so that the hot flow class is their base. And the hot flow class teaches them how to stand up and communicate. Not only is the hot yoga class one of the most empowering classes for the human body, the mind and emotion, as Darlene just mentioned, but it also, as a teacher, it shows you how to stand and talk without needing to demonstrate. So really, when you learn how to teach a half flow yoga class, you learn how to be powerful, confident, and you take those skills anywhere else into the world. Now, we learn the half flow class in 2 weeks. The whole structure of the half flow class we get to cover in 2 weeks, and students get to start teaching the class throughout the training for the next 6 weeks. We also then are able to now focus on anatomy and Yin Yoga. And Yin Yoga is just an incredible, powerful practice that supports the half flow practice. If you've never heard about Yin Yoga, I really encourage you to Google it. I even wrote a book about Yin Yoga and how Yin Yoga helped to heal one of my students' knees. So that's one of the information and classes that you're going to learn in our teacher training. And then we also learn how to teach flow classes based on the ideas of Vinyasa, Power Flow, and Ashtanga. So really in this teacher training, when you graduate, you have 3 powerful classes that you can teach, which is a half flow class that combines music, modern music, silence, and flow, as well as heat. We have the Yin Yoga class, and we have a Power Flow yoga class that the student learns how to teach. We combine all that, and we finish the training by looking at business, alignment, adjustments, touch, how to run workshops, and how to open a studio like you guys did. So really, after 20 years of teaching yoga, and I've been doing teacher trainings for almost 17 years now, it took me about 10 years to refine this particular program for teacher trainers. And now that I've ran it in Brazil and in Europe and throughout the United States, I've seen tremendous value that students come out. They are confident. 95% of the people who go through our programs are teaching, by the way. And it's really a beautiful thing for them to see that they went through the trainings and they go out into the community and they change the lives of people around them. So really, I'm so excited for your studio and for your students because they're getting the cream of the crop. They're getting one of the best yoga teacher training in the world today. And they also get this incredible half flow yoga class that you and I are familiar with and have fell in love with. And Amadeo, I really love that you asked me that question, and I'd love if you don't mind sharing a little bit about your story and how yoga helped you and what you discovered from it.
So for me, I took my first yoga class, a little over a year ago. I'd never done yoga before, and it wasn't until just recently, the last few months, that I've actually started to practice it more on a regular basis, 4 or 5 times a week. And I can pretty much say that I'm now addicted to the hot flow yoga. The way it makes me feel, I'm excited before class starts for it to get going. I feel alive and healthy after it's over. And I've had back issues in the past, and I'm pain-free in my back, and I feel like I have better posture. I stand with confidence. I really am intrigued by the focus and the concentration that it takes to do a lot of these poses, and how the ability for you to really pay attention to the right form and to do the poses correctly. And just that focus and concentration has helped me in other parts of my life, and other sporting activities that I do. It allows me to really kind of dial in what I'm trying to do. So I'm really excited about the upcoming training, and want to be able to share the gift of teaching with people, because I know how everybody says how just wonderful that feeling is to give that to people. So that's my short story, and hopefully I'll have some more after the training's done. So that's it for me. And what else are we talking about?
Oh, I'm positive that the teacher training is going to really help you find a new vocabulary and a whole different sense of taking exactly the things that you just said. It was really beautiful to hear you commenting about the mental and physical and emotional benefit that you saw, the concentration that it takes to do these poses, as well as then the impact that the yoga has done for anything else you do in life, whether it's a sports activity or work activity. You really touched on the fact that coming to the yoga practice, and especially to this half flow, really helped to transform all those other features in your life. And really I want to share about, there are so many yoga teacher trainings out there today. Every yoga studio probably has one. You can go all over the world and take a retreat in a yoga teacher training. I've taken more than 3 different teacher trainings, and I've been involved with over 10 different types of studios and built or was a key portion in teaching their teacher training programs. And for not just the reasons I already mentioned, that we teach yin and half flow and flow, is this particular program stronger and more beneficial, in my opinion, than all the others. Because of my 15 years of running teacher trainings, being part of other teacher trainings, I really have seen what works and what doesn't work. I have seen how to help a student really cultivate the understanding of how to own the yoga room. What does it mean to walk into the room and establish trust? And when you learn those things, you can take them anywhere to the rest of the world. And I have not seen that done as efficiently in other trainings as we do it. As I mentioned, in my experience, most people who graduate from a yoga teacher training, they never teach. They don't feel confident to teach. Modern numbers show that about 50% of people who graduate never feel that they had the tools to step into the yoga room and teach. They may have learned a lot, they may have grown, but that piece of confidence and understanding how to communicate, they never really got established. And that is what we change for them. We give you a script. I have videos and short videos of the entire class, a very detailed script of the class, audio of the class. So really you are provided with all of the tools to be the most successful yoga teacher. And not only do you have these tools during the training, you have these tools for the rest of your life. And we really apply modern learning with videos, as I mentioned, and mini videos of inspiration of other yoga teachers. You get to watch movies about yoga, variety of types of movies that help to imprint the philosophy, and also it gives you an inspiration to hear how other teachers communicate about what yoga did for them. So in this training, you get exposed through videos to a tremendous amount of teachers. Some of them are no longer alive, like Mr. Iyengar or Patabi Joyce. So if anyone is watching this and they're on the fence, you really have to take a look at this particular training. Make sure to look at the websites. You can always Google my name, Gabriel Azulay, or my company, H3 Yoga. Obviously, you can jump into SumitsYogaMarin.com and you can see those right there as well. So I wonder how that affects you, and if you guys feel like there's anything else that you feel that I should express to the students or anyone watching.
So I have a quick comment. I understand the teacher training is broken down into basically 4 modules, and we have a couple people who are interested and have already their yoga alliance certification, but they don't, maybe they're interested only in the hot yoga class, or maybe only the yin yoga part of the training. So are they able to come and just take that portion of the training and be able to teach after just doing those first few weeks of training in that particular module?
That's an awesome question, Amadeo. And yes, our program is built in such a way that it tailors to any individual wherever they are. So we break the module. So there's 2 weekends for the half flow, and at the end of those 2 weekends, you have everything you need to feel confident teaching that class. We go over the whole sequence. We go over the dialogue. You get a script. You get videos. So by the end of it, you really feel empowered and ready to teach the class. And the same thing we do for the yin. So if you don't want to take the whole program, let's say you already have a 200-hour teacher certificate, but what you don't have is an understanding about yin yoga, or an understanding about how to teach a hot yoga class, So you can come and just take that module, and you'll discover that that module gave you everything you needed to be confident, empowered, and successful in teaching that class. And so we have it for a half flow, we have it for yin, and we have it for the flows in the Ashtanga. So if you only care about how to teach those particular styles, then just come to the one that suits you. And if you wanted to learn about alignment, adjustment, touch, and more business, then come to the very last one. And you're going to learn tremendous insights on how to use the internet to help promote your programs and workshops, how to use a blog to help you succeed and expose yourself to the world, how to take the business of yoga to places that you may not have thought about. So here's a little tip for anyone who has a 200-hour certificate. You can teach in hospitals, you can teach in gyms, you can teach in retreat centers, you can teach in corporate centers, you can teach in high schools, you can teach in kindergarten, and we help you understand how to reach to all of those markets and take your certificate, take your knowledge, and apply it into all of those circumstances. So please, if you only are interested in a short portion of our program, jump in. If you just want to take even only one weekend and get exposed to some ideas, you still get all the materials, the videos. So for every one of those modules, you get 2 videos of a full class. In my opinion, that's priceless. Priceless. You get a full video of the half flow class. You get a full video of a yin. You get a variety of videos of gentle flow, power flow, me teaching Ashtanga. So you're left at the end of it with material that for me, you just imitate, you copy, you become your own, and you understand that, wow, I can teach any type of a class. I can walk into any environment, I can look at the students, and I know that I can tell them that my yoga class is going to blow them out of the water. What you're going to take from our program will make you feel like you are the top of the yoga teacher in your community. And when you're done with a class, when you're done teaching any of the classes we show you, you'll be shocked at how the students walk up to you and they'll tell you, that was the best class I've ever had. Does that answer what you were meant? Did that answer it?
You know that we're in Marin County, which is like the yoga capital of the United States. I understand you're coming out here to give us a little posture workshop and give us a little taste of what to expect.
Exactly. So thanks to you guys. On next weekend, actually, next Saturday at noon, we're having a posture clinic or an alignment workshop, however you want to think about it. And yes, if Marin County is the capital of the yoga teachers in the world, then hopefully they're watching it so they can come and they can see a style and an approach to yoga that if they feel like they're at the top of their game, let me show you how you can take it another level above it. And if you're just starting into the yoga world, then we're providing you with an information that will put you right at the top of anyone you think about. And my invitation for you is to come this weekend and see how I share the information about the postures, how I talk about the philosophy of our half flow program, how I help teachers see the ease and the comfortability that they are going to learn when they come to our teacher training, because each and every one of the students from our training will be able to do a workshop like the one I'm going to share with us this coming weekend. And so even if you're just a practitioner or a teacher, I promise you that you're going to learn more than just structure. You're going to experience a connection to new students, and I have some really incredible tips on the yoga philosophy and how you get to weave it into your practice and everyday life. So please do make sure to show up at the Sumits Marin next Saturday. But wait, I believe that we're almost full, so you better call, and I'm going to put the number down here and reserve your spot today.
Well, we're so excited to have you here, and I'm so excited to just be near you and hear how you teach and all of the things you have to offer, and just wonderful things that we know about you from other teachers who've been through your training, and we are fired up. We can't wait. We're super excited, and so we welcome you with open arms, and we hope a lot of people are going to come and join us for the teacher training because it's going to be fabulous.
No, awesome. I really want to thank you both for being here as well as inviting me to your studio. Obviously, that's what I get to do. I get to go to a variety of studios. They invite me and I come share the teacher trainings. And I'm just really thrilled because you are providing people with an opportunity of a lifetime. So all the information for the teacher training is going to be at the bottom of this video. Links to the websites are going to be available here. So I really encourage anyone who's watching to call, send me an email, or send Darlene and Amadeo an email with any of your questions. But come on, show up. Our teacher training begins March 6th. Our posture clinic is next Saturday. And I can't wait to see you in person. And especially you and Amadeo and Darlene. I'm really excited to see you guys next week.
Right on.
Awesome. So you have an awesome day. I hope you have a great time this afternoon. Have a great weekend. And I'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for taking the time.
Awesome. Bye.